Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill in this one, Yusei Kikuchi.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
That clips the corner.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Into center. Adele on the run. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jeremy Pena.
And Boog, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
1-2 now. Altuve waits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Astros are down quietly. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim, and starting in this one, Hunter Brown. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Good eye in that spot.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
He's definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Down the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Myers makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting third.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off, 2-2. Throw over to first. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Went right after him there, Singy. No messing around.
3 pitches right there, 3 really good fastballs in that at bat. But what stood out is all of them in a different part of the zone. He started them away. You look out over the plate as a hitter, and then he busts you in. You're not quick enough to be able to pull the trigger and turn on it. And then he finished up in the zone. Good velocity. Caught the top part of that strike zone. That's a great example of how you mix your locations. Just as important as mixing speeds.
Neto off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one is inside. Travis d'Arnaud in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in. Next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. In the air, right field. Smith gets under it. He's got it. And that's the inning. Angels strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now, Yainer Diaz. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Here's a 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. One out, base is empty. Fair lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Laser could be troubled. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
everything came together for him. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. On the corner for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now the rookie second baseman, Christian Moore. And that one hammered way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Zach Neto digs in now. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Angels 1 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. Not close with that one. And a count 2-1. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th, left fielder.
He really
Cooper
shot
Hummel.
that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cooper Hummel, the next to hit. And that's outside. Ball 3. Runner at second, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day
Second
one.
baseman, Mauricio
First
Dubon.
and second, no outs. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lifted in the air, right field. That's a base hit. Heading for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Back to the top of the order now. And now, Jeremy Pena. Swinging a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. First and second here, no outs. That one outside,
that out.
and the count is 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward sizing it up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Oh, that's low.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count 2-1. Tied up here in the early going. Runner takes off. And that's ripped for a base hit. One runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Out to short, Neto. He's in there.
Now batting, catcher, Liner Diaz.
First and second, one out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yainer Diaz. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Just off the outside part of the plate. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now batting, number 11.
And the batter now, Cam Smith.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Paredes at second. Altuve on at first with 2 down. On the ground to third. Zips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
First baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. That one is absolutely belted. Myers on the move. And it gets by him. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Taylor Ward will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So bases all loaded up. Travis Dark swing and a ball line to center, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
One out, base is full. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lamont Wade
So here's
Jr.
Wade now.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Next offering misses down and away.
Brugge, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. That one misses. 3-1.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Pena. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back in Anaheim, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Just missed.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward hauls it in, and there's one away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Now here is Cooper Hummel. One now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Walker over at first with one away. Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. 2 outs. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Rengifo. Late with the swing there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Framber Valdez, the left-hander, up and throwing. King getting cranked up as well. Next offering is down low.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
To third, Paredes. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Christian Moore getting ready to hit. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. We played 4. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The next offering misses. 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Jack Kachanowicz getting loose out there. Strickland warming up as well. The 2-1. Well struck left field. Ward ranging back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. So he goes yard to left. It's 4-1.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yusei Kikuchi done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jack
the Angels.
Kachanowicz gets handed the
Number
rock out of the
41.
pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Line to left. Fair ball.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be
Now
thanks to the
batting,
bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Ball to strike. And misses inside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball could be 2. More for 1.
Out.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Yainer Diaz. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, number 11.
Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. Next pitch is downstairs. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now it's Christian Walker. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel.
Nolan Schanuel.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch
1 ball,
upstairs.
2
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Myers makes the grab. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
2-1.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there, and they trail it 4-1. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder.
So next
Cooper
up for
Hummel.
Houston, Cooper Hummel.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. And a 1-1. Pitch kicks away from Darno. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So Good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
So the Houston lineup turns over. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 16th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jack Kachanowicz won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
so the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Soriano.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
So 2 down at the plate. Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out, and that's the 3rd out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Gusto.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Catcher Travis.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Smith puts it away for the out, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder Joe.
And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Activity In the bullpen for Houston, Miguel Ramos preparing to come on if needed. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
The Astros up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's out to center field. Myers settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. Right
2 down, base is empty. And next for LA, Lamont Wade Jr.
Ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Myers racing over to make the catch. Angels held in check. They're down 7-1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one upstairs. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Christian Walker.
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. That one missed. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
We got a full count.
2 down, nobody on. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That one felt good. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 8-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. The other way, Shanuel. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Anaheim, set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. That one fouled off. And it's even up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels.
Christian Moore.
Next offering upstairs. The Angels with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Fastball for a strike. That to right, Smith. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one out to right, Smith. And that is that. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the left fielder, Cooper Hummel. And that one is lifted in the air. Ward makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Mauricio
So digging
Dubon.
in, Mauricio Dubon. Foul ball. The Astros up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Isaac Paredes digs in now.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
2 outs.
Ball 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that's a base hit. Around second is Pena. Coming home. The relay in there safely. He will score, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So, man aboard, Jose Altuve. Now at the plate, man at second. Pitch misses, 2-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. The changeup missing. And it's a full count. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Taylor Ward.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That one catches the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail it big. It's 9-1. We go to the 9th. And now, Yainer Diaz. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 1-2. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now the right fielder, Cam Smith.
11.
One down, base is empty. Here's a rocket out to left. Ward snags it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Christian Walker. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That just misses. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering way off the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 9 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the ninth. Here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
So up next, Joe Adell. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. One and 2 here. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Right fielder, Lamont
Angels down to their final out.
Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr. the next to hit. 2 outs. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take this one in a blowout.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.